Right, hi guys. Been a while. So today really is about GTA 5 and the Luke Ross VR mod. It is literally July 7th, 2023. I'm doing this a bit late. Um, and it is still playable if you're wondering. Now, the only reason why I'm really making this video, it's not scripted or anything. I've just literally quickly put this together just to let people know that it is still playable. I was just reading on Reddit. Um, some people were actually, really keen to try it out, but a lot of people were under the impression that you just couldn't play it anymore because Rockstar is actively trying to stop people from playing it, even though it's made free now. That is right, it is free, the mod for the VR. If you've got a good enough PC, you can run it. Now, I am running it on a 2060, so it's not the greatest PC, it's not an amazing one, but I am able to run it at a very good frame rate. To be fair, there are some droppings. There are some frame rate drops. I can't lie, but obviously I've just got used to it, just power through it. But it's not enough to break the game for me. I can still play it on a 2060 with pretty good settings as well. I will go through it and let you know what I've got. Now, it's not a tutorial on how to install the mod. I will let you know the channel that helped me out massively throughout the whole process, literally step by step. And I will link that in the description for you guys to check out. Um, but yeah, really, so this should be more of a showcase. Link in the description for the actual guy that helps. His name's Mick, or Michael, I think it is. I don't know, but his name's Mick's Manchester Gaming. So I'll link that in the description, and he's got all the tutorial on how to do it. I'm not the best at tutorials. I barely followed him, but he helped a lot. But if you guys get stuck anywhere, I'm more than happy for to chip my 2 pence in or 2 cents in, wherever you're from. But this is just to show you that this does work. Now, what you want to do, as Mick will explain to you guys, is you first of all, it has to be on Steam. GTA 5, you have to buy it on Steam. I was unfortunate enough to buy it on Rockstar Launcher the first time I tried, and it was a no go. It didn't work. What Rockstar kept doing, what the Rockstar Launcher kept doing, was reverting the type of the version of GTA I had. Let me just put this away. The version of GTA 5 that I had. So that's mainly the reason why it wouldn't work. So you want to do it on Steam, and what you're going to have to do is roll back the files to I think it's an early version back in 2022. So you want to roll back the files. Now, Mick has all the files for you, and he has everything for you to do a full tutorial on how to do it. But this is for me just to say that it works. And you can play in online mode. The only reason why I'm playing in offline mode is I'm sharing my library with Jack. So this is to show again, like I said, that this does work. So what I've got in here is GTA 5. Now, if you want to just skip this ahead to just me showcasing the game, then go ahead. But this is the VR mod with the only other mod that I've got on here is the Make Visuals Great Again mod. Now that really does make the visuals look absolutely amazing, really clean. And yeah, really, and they're not really hard. And again, Mick sure has all the tutorials on how to do that. So what you also want to do as well, just in case you miss it out with Mick, because I did, you want to go onto the game properties. This is again, if you need to come back to me, come back. But once you've got it all installed, you want to go on properties, and you want to make sure that this use desktop game theater while Steam VR is active is completely turned off. Otherwise, it'll just stay in a box mode like what you're seeing here. It'll just stay in a box mode. So you want to make sure that is off. And once that is done, also, sorry, being an idiot. Also, what you want to do, updates. Only update this game when I launch it. So if you're playing in online mode, which I do recommend, is to play it in online mode. For some reason, I don't know why, placebo effect maybe, but it seems to run better when it's on online mode. But what you want to do is set it to this, only update the game when I launch it, meaning that when you've rolled back the game files, Steam won't just automatically update GTA when Steam opens up. So you have the option to check your downloads and make sure you cancel the download, so then it stops it from completely breaking the VR mode. Okay, so we do that. That's all done for me anyway. So I'm going to show you now what this is like. Let me just make sure my controller's on. And hopefully you should be able to see everything. I'll also show you my settings as well, just to show you what I'm able to run it on a 2060. And I'm using the Oculus Rift S, obviously, as you can tell by the layout here. But what will happen is it will launch the Rockstar Launcher. Even though we've rolled it back, Rockstar Launcher will not identify that. So the main thing people are missing out is that you roll it back. People aren't realizing that. And some people that do roll it back, see, it has to be on that build there, 2612. People that do roll it back get an error message like I did, but there's a script that overrides that. So just bear with us. So you should be able to see that this is, again, it's literally July 5th, 6th? I can't, it's July, it's 2023, it's July. So I think I'm going to load in as Franklin right now. But yeah, it's absolutely, like, it gobsmacks me that people that want to try this are genuinely thinking, nah, I can't try it because of what they've been told on the internet. Bit of digging, find a gem like Mick, whatever his name is, on YouTube, and you're sorted. So look, this again, I'm not just playing it flat with a screen in front of me. This is fully me in the game in 2023. Again, I've put visual mod on as well, so it makes it a little bit better. I'll show you some gameplay first and then we'll get to it. So like right now it is night time. I will put it to daytime though, so I'm going to quickly go to sleep because daytime just looks a lot better. Nighttime looks a lot better when it's raining because with the mod make visuals great again. Oh, it really clears up it makes the clarity a lot better. A lot better. Before it's a little bit murky, a little bit like pixelated, but that's obviously dependent on your PC as well. Like to me, right now, everything that's in front of me is really clear, perfect as if it was made for VR. Everything in the distance, not pixelated or anything, just no detail. Right, let's just quickly go to sleep. If you're seeing any black bars, by the way, when I turn my head or anything like that, I'm not seeing that in the game. It probably is only for you guys on the recording. So I don't know, we'll just quickly, create a new save. How about that? We'll do that. Right, okay, so it's morning. Don't know if you can see, from what I understand, everything that you guys are seeing right now is what I'm seeing in the headset. So I just want to show you how great this looks. Now let's get the hell outside and get into Los Santos. I wish you could run inside, but you can't. Right, here we go. Right, here we are. And again, this is running really, really smooth. Really smooth, as if... I'd say for me, like, I've seen on the screen before, I've been able to get up to 75 to 80 frames per second. Lowest I get drops down to would be about 45. Now in the headset, when it's a sharp drop from about 80 to 45, it can mess with your eyes a little bit, but I'm used to it. But obviously it's not often enough for me to just be like, oh, I'm gonna have to get out the game. Now another thing, please don't try this game if you have not got your VR legs, and I'm talking your actual VR legs, veteran legs, because this will make you hurl. It's not made for VR. It's a total flat screen game that's just had a really good port. So if you can, let me just turn the radio off. There we go. So if you've not got your VR legs, I would suggest trying other games before you try this. But I don't know if anybody else agrees with me, but VR seems to have now hit a standstill, and we want more open games like this, for instance. Oh, get the hell out of my way. But yeah, let me just quickly get off here. Let me just show you around Los Santos. Let me just show you around the place you've probably been a million times. You got the sunshine, you got a bit of God rays. I don't know if you can see that. I'm hoping you can. Got nice cars around. Got my bike over there. But I'll just do a quick run around as Franklin. We'll go to Michael and Trevor as well. Now, I know that you can do the menu mod in this, but I don't know what version works with the rolled back GTA. So I will have to sort of do some digging on that one. But I know that Mick has got the menu mod, so I probably will just comment on one of his videos and ask him. So hopefully he'll be able to help. But yeah, just look at this. Honestly, it's breathtaking when you are actually in it in VR. And like, he's taking a selfie. But if you just want to, smack the granny. I was meant to smack you. Okay, I'm just gonna get the hell out of here, granny beer. But yeah, so let's check out what honestly, I just skip over what I was saying. So anyway, I was saying you can add the menu mode if you want to mess around. I'm sure you can do. I'm pretty sure I saw a very old video of somebody adding the chaos mode. If you want to try, go ahead, take a look into it. For me personally, I'm wanting to just run the game in VR, play the game as it's meant to be played, as in the story. Obviously, because it's not meant to be played in VR. I just want to play the story. But the only thing that I've done added extra is just the visual mod, where it makes textures better, like the road. It makes reflections a little bit nicer on the cars, like lighting a lot more clearer when it's sunny. So it looks really, really good. Now let's just quickly carjack a nice car. Let's do this one, top down. Yeah,
Sorry about that, sweet.
And this game is it's a complete different game when it's in VR. Like, you're probably thinking, if I've played it once, I've played it 1,000 times, but you've never played it like this, ever. And you probably saw what I did there. I did like a little shake of my head. So let me just off-center it. Right, so I've off-centered myself there. So if you do like a little shake of the head, it sorts it out there, recenters you. So it's pretty good. You don't have to press no buttons. You don't have to go out of it or anything like that. It still works perfectly. Now I don't know for you guys obviously on the recording, but if you get a little bit of stuttering, that might be the recording. But for me, it's perfectly smooth. Sharp turns can have a little bit of a frame rate drop, but that's to be expected. It's not a VR game at the end of the day. But I can move my head around, I can do drive-bys, I can crash my car. Right, let's quickly swap before I get wanted. Right, we'll become Michael.
They don't make them like they used to.
But yeah, straight to Michael, perfectly. Like I said, I'm running on a 2060, and this just looks brilliant, absolutely amazing. Come up straight up to NPCs. Look, you've got a, I don't know, Lester got a tan by the looks of it. Gibberish and Balderdash with a punch in the face. And again, just quickly to Trevor, just to show you there's no blocks anywhere, like nothing crashes at all. And then I'll show you my settings. If you want to copy my settings, if you've got a similar graphics card to me, like I said, again, RTX 2060, smack. Good old Trev. But yeah, Hollywood Walk of Fame, lighting just looks absolutely amazing. I'll have a little bit of a drive in his. In his vehicle. Yeah, it's just brilliant. Like, you can just look around, you can just take in the views. Flying in this is amazing. Ouch. But yeah, what I'll quickly do now then, peace off, is because I wanted to make this as short as possible. I think I've probably gone over, but who cares? And I will just quickly show you my settings. No, I'm not joking. Right, so settings. Now, what will happen is, again, Mick will show you everything. You will have to optimize it yourself in the configuration file. There's low, medium, or high. But once you've set it, normally I would say to you, unless you've got a really good PC, like a 30, 60, 70, whatever. I don't know. I'm not really into the graphics cards. But if you've got something good, I'd probably confidently say you can put it on high. But start it off as medium and then tweak it all you want. Resolution, it will have to be 1080 by 1080, otherwise it will crash the game. Don't know why. But this is what I've done. FXAA on MSAA ×2. That's off. VSync. Now VSync, it's automatically off and people say leave it off, but for me, I feel like it's smoothened a lot of things out. So you can do if you want. Again, it might be placebo effect. I don't know. You can put those all on high if you want. I've managed to do it. Again, a little bit of hit on performance, but I don't mind. I've managed to put very high texture quality, shader quality high, very high. Shadow, I don't care about. Reflections, I'm not too bothered about. But everything else just makes it look brilliant. And yeah. Again, I'll put everything in the description for yourself. For the mod. Again, the mod is free, completely free. You don't have to, you know, fight your nan for it. It's completely free. Don't be starting no scraps with family members. And yeah, just check the description. Check his videos. If you need some input from myself as well, let me know. And yeah, peace. I am such a shit shot. We'll just shoot into a crowd. Bye.